Hey guys, welcome back to NERF OPS, and today we're going to be discussing the top 10 NERF attachments. But before we get started, make sure to scroll down and subscribe, like this video, and make sure to turn on that notification bell down below. Also, comments are always appreciated. Anyway, let's get started. Now, NERF has released tons of accessories and attachments for their blasters throughout the years, and all of them are really awesome and attached to certain guns. Most of these attachments are universal, and all of them are really great, but we're just gonna talk about some of the best attachments they have made over the years. Now, before we list our top 10 NERF accessories, let me just mention this. None of these attachments will work with NERF rival guns. These are mostly just for NERF elite blasters. Also, not all NERF guns will work with these attachments. Some of them just don't have the proper attachment rails and add-ons that are necessary to use them. But most of the attachments will be universal, but there are just some guns that do not include the features because they're just weird in shape or are just too small. Now, there is a lineup of guns that are made specifically for NERF attachments, and most of the NERF attachments were actually made for them. And this is called the NERF Modulus series, which includes a few guns such as the Battle Scout, for example, which is a NERF Modulus gun. As you can see, it has a front barrel, a back barrel, and some railings. That's what makes them modulus, because you can customize them. And then we got our NERF Tri-Strike, NERF Ion Fire, and the Recon. And all these guns will be compatible with almost, if not all, the top 10 list of accessories, and almost all NERF accessories in general. Also, some non-modulus guns that are compatible with all these accessories are guns like the NERF Strife. All you need to do is make sure that they have the square backstock and the kind of weird attachment point on the front. You'll see two lines on it. And this just means that they can hold barrels and stocks on the back. So, now let's get started with our top 10. With number 10, we have our NERF laser sight. This is actually a pretty old accessory. You just put in a few batteries, and then you'll have a laser that you can attach onto your NERF blasters. This laser is very widely compatible and does just go on most NERF tactical rails. And what's so great about this NERF laser sight is actually it leaves you another tactical rail on top, which means that you can add another accessory on top of it, and putting it on doesn't really take down any of the features that the NERF blaster has. And in number 10, I also put the dart storage holder, and these come in different sizes depending on the blaster. So both of these are tied for number 10 as the top 10, as number 10 in the best NERF accessories, in my opinion. Keep in mind that all these NERF accessories, I picked them out and decided which ones should be in the top 10, and not all of them are ordered perfectly, and you may or may not agree with me in which attachments should be in the top 10 list, but this video is just to give you my overview and my thoughts about the accessories. Coming up at number 9, we have our NERF Barrel Strike. This is actually a gun on its own, which means you don't actually have to use this with any other guns. All you need to do is just press a button, and it will become a gun, as you can see like so, and you can just run around and shoot with it on its own. But let's say that you have a tactical gun that you can put this on the barrel of. It's called the Barrel Strike because all you need to do is press the button, and it becomes a barrel attachment, and it has these little pin connectors. All you need to do is twist the gun onto the barrel, and bam! Now you have another gun connected to this gun, and it doesn't take any features away from your original blaster. In fact, it even gives you more stability, so you can run around and shoot with it. And then let's say, oh no, I'm out of ammo, all I need to do is take out that gun, and bam, you have another secondary. So this is just a great, fun gun that I'd recommend for anyone who's using, who wants to get a cool accessory. This is a really good one. So this is number 9, the NERF Barrel Strike. In number 8, we have our NERF grips. These are just any grips, but these two are actually just the Modulus grip, that just called the Modulus grip, and the NERF Retaliator grip. And both of these are really comfortable, and basically what they do is they add a lot of stability to your firing, and it makes it a lot easier to aim. Instead of just using one hand while you're firing, you can put on this grip, and then you have a lot more stability so when you run around, it doesn't fall off, or you can just aim really, really quickly. So these are the Nerf grips. I can also show you the Retaliator one on our Nerf Ion Fire. Sure, this kind of looks ridiculous, but it does help a lot, and just to give you more stability. So this was number 8, our Nerf grips. Now, number 7, we have our Nerf grip gun. This is actually a emergency gun all on its own, kind of like the Nerf Jolt, and you don't actually have to have a gun to use this. I can show you how it works. Like the Nerf Jolt, you do have your T-style priming handle, and it just shoots, and it shoots hard. So you can actually have this as an emergency blaster without any other gun. But what this does is kind of like the Nerf grips. This is a grip all on its own, and you can just attach it, and then you got all that stability that you originally had with the Nerf grips. But when you're out of ammo with one gun, or you just want to have it right here, you can just cock it back and then use it as another gun. So basically just a hidden gun built into your gun, and it gives you that grip feature. So this is a Nerf Modulus grip blaster, grip gun. I believe, I'm not 100%, I'll put it right here, the name of the gun. But this is the Nerf Modulus grip gun. So moving on to number 6, we have our Alpha Trooper stock. This originally did come with the Nerf Alpha Trooper CS6, and as you can see, it just attaches on the back of any Modulus blaster and some other blasters, such as the Alpha Trooper, obviously. And what I really like about this attachment is that it's a really long stock for me with long arms. I have very long arms. This does give me a pretty decent length so I can aim, and it's not one of those really, really short stocks. And also, when you're running, what I like about this, you can pull back and unlock it and then fold it onto the side of your gun. So that way when you're running, or you can use it, you don't have to have the stock annoying you or in the way. So this is number 6, the Alpha Trooper CS6 stock, and I'll just show you guys real quick what it looks like on a Modulus blaster, for example on the Battle Scout. Right here, on the side, and then fold outward, and you got your stock. Alright, this was number 6. For number 5, we have our Nerf Raptor Strike bipod. And what's cool about the Nerf Raptor Strike bipod, this is great for any sniper if you have them, or any Modulus blaster that's decently long and you want good stability. This the Raptor Strike bipod does actually fold outward and fold inward while you're not using it. And what's good about it, you have 3 different settings that you can change depending on how you want to adjust your bipod and which conditions. You have low, medium, and long mode, which basically means you can adjust how high you want your blaster to be aimed, which is really cool, and you don't see that very often with Nerf accessories. So that is the number 5, the Nerf Raptor Strike bipod. It is kind of annoying to get off though, which is, I'd say, a good thing, because it doesn't fall off very easily like many other blasters. And this is compatible with any blaster that has a Nerf tactical rail. And yep, that's number 5, the Nerf Alpha Hawk bipod. Coming in right after that, we have the Nerf Rhino Fire tripod. Wait, no. Just kidding, this is not the number 4. Number 4, we actually have our Nerf Rampage stock. So basically, the Nerf Rampage stock is one of the best stocks out there in Nerf, and what I like about this is compatible for little and older kids alike. It easily clicks on most Nerf blasters with a stock, and it can be put on short mode for people with smaller arms, and then there's a long mode, which basically all you need to do is click this button to move it around, and then the stock becomes really, really long, and it gives you quite a long range depending on how long your arm is. So I really like this stock, and I think it's a great attachment to have on any Nerf blaster. And yeah, it is pretty great. So this is number 4, the Nerf Retaliator stock. Top 3, guys. Are you guys getting ready? Alright, so Coming in at number 3, we have our Nerf Modulus magazine holder. So the Nerf Modulus magazine holder is really great, and it's also a pretty comfortable stock. And this actually came in many different versions throughout the years. It didn't always look like this. It also came with the original Nerf Recon as a pretty cool stock. And basically what these stocks do is they actually hold extra ammunition magazines in the back. So let me show you guys an example of how it works. So the Nerf Recon unfortunately can only hold up to a 6-dart magazine. And basically what you do is you click in the magazine, and as you can see, it does hold it for you while you're shooting. So basically, let's say I have a magazine in here, I go pew 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 pew, and I need another magazine. All I need to do is pull this one out of here and then put it in here, and then I have another magazine. So it's a really convenient way to just store extra magazines instead of putting them in your cargo pockets or normal pockets. And it's pretty sweet. But unfortunately, since this only holds 6-dart clips, Nerf made a new Modulus version of it, which basically, you put it on the back of it, and this came with the original Nerf Modulus. I have a faulty one of them, sorry. And basically, you can hold as big as a clip as you want back here. Although keep in mind it will be pretty bulky if you do put the Rampage clip. And then you can quickly shoot. And then when you need to reload, you just pull it off the back. And then keep shooting, pew pew pew, and then you can also store it once you're done using it in the back here. So this is a really cool accessory that I really like. And unfortunately it is kind of flimsy. There's lots of different versions of them out there that you can get that are a bit better. So yeah, this is the Nerf Modulus clip holder stock. So that's number 3. Now coming in at number 2 in our top 3 selection, we have our Nerf Modulus barrel extension. And why this came all the way to the top 3 is because this is actually infinitely expandable, which means that you can put this on, but then it does not limit you at all. In fact, let me show you guys what it can do. You can put another barrel on top of that one. And I don't actually have multiple of these, but you can actually put another one of these onto it in the front. So basically, this one on top of it, and then you can continue extending them to make like the super awesome sniper. So this is a Nerf Modulus barrel extension, and you can make infinitely many combinations with it. It's pretty sweet. Not to mention that it does give you 2 tactical rails on top and on bottom for your Nerf guns, which means that you can put like grips or scopes or whatever you want on this thing. So that's the Nerf Modulus barrel extension. Moving up to the top, number 1. Before we reveal what number 1 is, make sure to take the time, if you already haven't, to subscribe down below, turn on your notifications, and give this video a like. I will really appreciate it. But let's move on to number 1. In first place, we have our Nerf grip. Well, I'd call this the Nerf bipod grip. And I don't really know what this originally came with, but this is actually a pretty old attachment. And I actually just found this laying around on the ground on curb day, which is basically, I don't know if all places have that. It's a time where people put stuff that they don't want on the curb. And I just saw this laying around and I decided to pick it up. What's so cool about this is you can actually put this on any Nerf tactical rail. It easily clicks on. And not only is it a grip, but most of the time I'm like, should I put a grip or a bipod? Because I want it for my sniper, I want the bipod, but I also want it when I'm running around to be a grip. Well, this does it all. This grip actually has a button back here, if I can show you. There's a button right here, and when I click it, it becomes a bipod, which basically means I can show you it in action real quick. I'm just running around with all my Nerf attachments, using this as stability. When all of a sudden I need to snipe someone, I just press a button, and bam! This is actually a really tall bipod, so it doesn't affect, even though that I have a really long clip magazine, running down here. This is a really long bipod, so I can just shoot people with accuracy, and it's really comfortable. That was number 1, the Nerf bipod grip. And this is personally my favorite attachment up till now. I will update this video once I get enough attachments or if I change my mind. Keep in mind that this is my opinion, and there are tons of other attachments in this world that I might not just I personally don't like them as much, such as like the tri-strike attachments. I don't like those kind of things. But you know, maybe I'll change my mind someday. Or if you think there's a cool attachment that I missed out on and I should know about, please comment it down below. Make sure to subscribe to this new channel, give this video a like, and turn on those notifications so you'll see all our latest videos. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.